damaged, missing, broken. Everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my pre-trip inspection on my driver's side engine compartment. I like to start here with my engine oil dipstick. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. It's not leaking. I want to check the levels on that, so I'm gonna pull out my dipstick. I'm gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna reinsert it, then pull it back out to make sure it's above the add line. I'm gonna reinsert it and make sure that my cap fits tightly. Then I'm gonna move over here to my alternator. My alternator is belt driven. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. All my hardware's in place. My alternator has electrical wires back here that are also properly mounted and secure. They have no signs of burnt spots, cut, or missing installation. Come up here to my power steering fluid reservoir, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. It's not leaking. My hardware's in place. It also has a dipstick here that I'm going to remove. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to reinsert it. Then I'm going to pull it back out to make sure it's above the add line. I'm going to reinsert it and make sure that the cap fits tightly. My power steering reservoir also has hoses, which are properly mounted and secure. They have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, or leaks, and all my hardware's in place. Follow these hoses down to my power steering pump. It's gear driven. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. It's not leaking. My power steering pump also has hoses, which are properly mounted and secure. They have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, or leaks, and all my hardware's in place. All right, now I'm gonna come up here to my firewall boot. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. It's not dry rot or torn. It has a tight seal which will prevent any harmful emissions from getting into my cab. I got my U-joints, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. All my hardware's in place and they are properly greased. Then I'm gonna go to my steering column, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, and they have no more than 2 inches of play. Come over here to my steering gearbox, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. It's not leaking. I'm gonna look at my hardware. This is my hardware right here, which keeps my steering gearbox properly mounted to my frame. I also want to inspect the wheels on there. It's tag welded. If those tag wheels were broken, I'll report it to maintenance. There, my steering gearbox also has hoses, which are properly mounted and secure. They have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, or leaks, and all my hardware's in place. My pitman arm, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, has no illegal welds, and all my hardware's in place. My drag link, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, it has no illegal welds. My upper and my lower control arms, they're properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, they have no illegal welds. My upper and lower control nuts have these castle nuts and cotter pins, which are also properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, cracked, or missing. Then I'm gonna go to my tie rod, which is the last item of my steering. Properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. They have no illegal welds. All right, go to my suspension. I'm gonna start with my spring mounts, my front and rear spring mounts. Properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. All my hardware's in place. They have no illegal welds, and they are properly greased. Leaf springs, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. They have no illegal welds. They have no signs of scissoring, or they're not shifted. Got my U-bolts, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. They have no illegal welds. All my hardware's in place. My shock absorber, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. They're not leaking, and all my hardware's in place. Go to my brake hose here, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. They have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, or audible air leaks. My brake chamber, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. All my hardware's in place. It has no audible air leaks. Pushing out of my brake chamber, I got my push rod and slack adjuster, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, and it should have no more than 1 inch of play. I will not perform that test because it would create a pinch point. Push rod and slack adjuster are held together with a pin and a cotter pin that are also in place, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, cracked, or missing. There I'm gonna go to my brake lining. My brake lining is properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, and it has no less than a 1/4 inch thickness, free of oil and grease. My brake drum, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. No illegal welds, free of oil and grease. My inner and outer sidewalls, they're properly mounted and secure. They have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no audible air leaks. I'm going to the top of my tire. I want to make sure that it's wearing evenly, free of any foreign objects that could damage my tire. I want to make sure it has no less than 4/32 of tread depth. No recaps are allowed in the front. I'm going to the bead of my rim here where it meets my tire. I'm looking for dents, gaps, or debris, or audible air leaks. Go to my rim, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, no illegal welds. My lug nuts, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, cracked, or missing. No signs of rust trails or shiny threads that will indicate a loose lug nut. My hub seal, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, cracked, or missing. No leaks. My valve stem, properly mounted and secure, not bent, broken, or cracked. No audible air leaks. It has a tight fitted cap. And this is the point where I would pull out my tire gauge and make sure that my tire is properly inflated.